Well, we're getting ready to go into hurricane season, but a lot of preparation goes in before that. So the Red Cross is all about prepare, respond, and recover. So we have to prepare our community, but the Red Cross has to prepare. So we have shelter workers that are volunteers. We want to get those people trained in advance of the storms. We also have to prepare materials. We have cots, blankets, shelter kits. If we were happen to open a shelter, we'd have those people in place and those supplies in place. And that's what we're doing throughout the year, but we really push a big push on it before hurricane season starts. We want to make sure that families make a kit, have a plan, and be informed. Make a kit is if you were to have to stay at home, if power was out, you want to make sure you have all the necessities for you and your family. Could be water, could be non-perishable foods. All those things if you were to have to stay at home, your personal comfort and safety. Also, if you were to have to evacuate and go to a shelter, you want to make sure you have all those things in a to-go kit. So we have redcross.org has great checklists for that. And then stay informed. We want you to make sure you're tuned to radio, TV, because all those weather things and emergency management folks will tell you when it's time to evacuate. Well, I say disaster relief's a team sport, and we're glad to be a part of the team that does that. Local emergency management, they lead the effort. So the Red Cross is a partner with all those agencies that can make the difference when a storm comes. So we want to make sure people stay informed. We work with them. If there were a shelter to be opened up, we'll partner with schools or rec centers and make those shelters available. And that's what the Red Cross does, is have cots and blankets and staff members. But we partner with local agencies. So it's a team sport. We're glad to be a part of that team. So we make our preparations in advance and then work with community partners to make sure our residents and our community are safe and a dry place to stay in case of these storms. Obviously be prepared in advance and watch the weather. Again, reach out to local resources that may provide what resources you do need in case of a storm. So advanced preparation is key. Conversations with your family, conversations with loved ones, what your plan is in case it would happen to you. Well, the Red Cross is built on volunteers, and volunteers make a difference in our community. So we want to engage people early, get them to sign up at redcross.org. We've got a great volunteer opportunity for everyone, and we want you to know us before you need us. Get involved, be registered, because when time comes, we really need our neighbors to step up. And the Red Cross is fortunate to have people that do that. We just want to get you involved early, get you some training, get you in the community, because it happens quickly, but we need people to step up, and we're fortunate in our community that happens. Well, the misconception is that it'll never happen to me. People watch the news and watch the weather and they say, well, that storm may not come here. But we've seen with climate change, storms come up quickly, get stronger quickly, and we think that people will never happen to them, but we know it is, and it only take one to damage community, damage property, and maybe loss of life. Well, many success stories, people that need us and they want a warm, dry, safe place to stay. They may have special needs, and we also have pets that are part of our family. So we've had great success stories, and people that say, I needed you, I needed food, I needed shelter, I needed a warm, dry, safe place to stay. So we've got numerous success stories, but that's all about our neighbors that help each other. And then we're out in the community after the event. So we know people that don't always make the news, they need help too. So our disaster assessment teams will go door to door and see where the need is, and we can respond and get our community to respond. Well, more information is easy to get. Redcross.org is a great spot. It's got checklists for your make a kit and be prepared. It's got a place for you to volunteer. It's also got a place for you to learn life-saving skills. Could be CPR, could be any other thing for first aid. So all those things happen before the event, during the event, and after the event. All those things are in play when we need it.